Make sure to stick around until the end. You won't want to miss the lessons that could shape your future. In the quiet town of Cedar Grove, Pennsylvania, Lucas was born into a family whose roots ran deep, stretching back for generations. His grandparents, Jonathan and Eleanor, had endured lives of hardship that shaped their worldview and instilled in their children a sense of resilience, patience, and foresight. They had survived harsh winters, economic uncertainty, and world events that tested the limits of endurance and character. To them, fleeting wealth or temporary recognition meant little. What mattered was building a life of substance, grounded in principles that would outlast one lifetime. Lucas's parents, George and Margaret, absorbed these lessons and carried them forward with quiet dedication. George had once dreamed of owning a small farm, tending the soil, and living off the land, but circumstances forced him to take on odd jobs working in stables, laboring in the mill, and assisting neighbors whenever possible. Margaret ran the town's bakery with unmatched warmth, patience, and consistency. Her bread, pies, and cakes were legendary in Cedar Grove, not for luxury but for comfort and the love she kneaded into every batch. Lucas watched all of this with wide, observant eyes, quietly absorbing lessons about integrity, diligence, and how even small, seemingly ordinary actions could ripple across lives and time. From a young age, Lucas demonstrated a curiosity and thoughtfulness that set him apart from his peers. While other children ran through the streets, shouting and playing, Lucas preferred the ancient oak tree in the town park. There, he would write in his worn journal, sketch patterns in the dirt, and quietly ponder the mysteries of life. He wondered why people made the choices they did, how a small decision could change the course of days, weeks, or even decades, and why some people seemed to flourish while others struggled despite effort. His closest friend Jake was the exact opposite: lively, impulsive, and always chasing excitement. "Lucas, why are you always planning? Just live," Jake would tease with a laugh. Lucas, calm and composed even at 10, would reply with a gentle smile, "I enjoy today." "Jake, but I want to be ready for tomorrow." This simple phrase, repeated often, would become a guiding mantra not only for Lucas, but for those around him. Elementary school brought a new presence into their lives: Samantha, a girl whose creativity and ambition often outpaced her patience. She loved starting projects but struggled to see them through when obstacles arose. Watching Lucas's quiet, unwavering discipline, she asked one day, "How do you do it, Lucas? How do you stay so consistent?" Lucas looked at her with calm seriousness. "Focus on what you can control, start small, and keep going. Motivation fades, but habits last a lifetime." From that moment, Samantha began to understand that raw talent alone was never enough. Persistence and foresight were the true differentiators. Childhood and adolescence became a tapestry of lessons, adventures, and challenges. Lucas excelled in academics, but he was not immune to teasing and self-doubt. He found solace in books, in writing, and in observing human behavior, skills that would later define him as a mentor and leader. Jake, by contrast, learned through trial and error, discovering resilience the hard way. Samantha faced creative failures but gradually matured, inspired by Lucas's calm determination. The three friends shared experiences that shaped them profoundly: school dances, athletic competitions, science fairs, first crushes, heartbreaks, neighborhood pranks, and countless conversations beneath starlit skies. They laughed, argued, and supported each other, forging bonds that would last a lifetime. High school graduation opened doors to the wider world. Lucas pursued business and finance at a bustling city university, far from Cedar Grove. College life challenged him in every way: clashing roommates, the complexities of social dynamics, academic pressures, and first loves that ended in heartbreak. A disastrous group project taught him humility and the importance of collaboration. Professors and mentors guided him, but the most enduring lessons came from his own experiences navigating independence. Learning from mistakes and cultivating daily habits of consistency, focus, and reflection. Meanwhile, Jake struggled to find his direction. He moved from job to job, experiencing financial uncertainty and personal setbacks. Slowly, he learned the value of responsibility, perseverance, and self-reliance, often drawing inspiration from Lucas's example. Samantha pursued internships in distant cities, facing repeated rejection, long commutes, and periods of doubt. Over time, she learned to view failure not as a verdict, but as feedback essential for growth. Lucas became a steady anchor for both friends, demonstrating by example that preparation and consistency often outweigh raw talent, and enthusiasm. Adulthood brought with it both opportunity and challenge. Lucas invested in a small business, only to confront early failures that tested his resolve. He adapted, innovated, and persisted, learning resilience in the crucible of real-world setbacks. Personal losses compounded the trials. Family members passed away, close friendships strained, and health scares reminded him of life's fragility. Yet through it all, Lucas remained steadfast. He understood that small, consistent actions, compounded over time, created stability, opportunities, and long-term impact. As his influence grew, Lucas began mentoring students, guiding neighbors through crises, and offering his wisdom to the wider Cedar Grove community. Jake eventually discovered success, building a thriving business inspired by Lucas's approach. Samantha's career flourished, blending her creative gifts with the discipline she had learned over years of observation and friendship. Slowly, their combined efforts transformed Cedar Grove into a town celebrated for foresight, resilience, and quiet perseverance. Lucas's personal life deepened as he married and started a family. He guided his children with patience and care, teaching them the principles his parents had imparted: preparation, discipline, and the importance of consistent effort. As his children grew, Lucas encouraged them to pursue their passions while emphasizing diligence and planning. Milestones, graduations, weddings, first jobs, the birth of grandchildren were subtly influenced by his philosophy, embedding his lessons into the fabric of family life. He often shared stories under the oak tree, recounting childhood adventures, challenges overcome, and lessons learned, instilling a sense of history and purpose. Life continued to challenge Cedar Grove. Severe winters blocked roads. Blizzards stranded families, floods destroyed homes, and economic downturns tested resilience. Lucas coordinated relief efforts, organized supplies, and taught townspeople the importance of foresight and preparation. He became a pillar of the community, respected not for wealth or recognition but for steadfast wisdom, integrity, and leadership. Over the decades, Lucas witnessed friendships deepen and evolve. He observed Jake navigate the ups and downs of love, career, and family responsibilities, while Samantha faced professional rivalries, setbacks, and eventual acclaim. Lucas's mentorship extended across generations. Students he guided went on to start businesses, raise families, and influence Cedar Grove in meaningful ways. His quiet presence shaped not just individual lives, but the trajectory of the town itself. As age advanced, Lucas reflected on the seasons of life while sitting on the porch, fiery autumn leaves swirling in the wind, frost shimmering on winter mornings, spring blossoms spreading life and color, and summer sunsets stretching long into the night. He contemplated decades of small, deliberate actions, early mornings, late nights, quiet sacrifices, and countless choices that compounded into a life of meaning. Preparation, he realized, was never glamorous, but always essential. Every action mattered. Every decision mattered. In his twilight years, Lucas became a living legend, not for fame or wealth, but for the lasting impact he had on his family, friends, students, and community. His principles, consistency, foresight, patience, and perseverance became the foundation for generations to come. On one summer evening, fireflies danced across his backyard as friends and family gathered around. Jake, older and wiser, asked, "Lucas, you've changed so many lives without seeking attention. How did you do it?" Lucas smiled, reflecting on decades of quiet effort. "I didn't do it to be seen. I did it to live a life that mattered. Every small step counts. Every choice matters. Every effort compounds over time." Samantha added softly, "You've shown us that success isn't about luck, privilege, or talent alone. It's patience, persistence, and showing up consistently, even when it feels pointless." Lucas nodded. "Exactly. Life isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Progress comes from showing up, learning, adapting, and moving forward despite setbacks." Asterisk, as the sun dipped behind the rolling hills, Lucas contemplated a lifetime of victories, setbacks, lessons, and quiet sacrifices. He had proven that greatness need not be loud, it grows steadily, quietly, and patiently. His legacy endured through generations. Children, friends, students, and neighbors carried forward his principles, ensuring Cedar Grove and every life he touched would thrive because someone had chosen to prepare, persevere, and build patiently over decades. Lucas's story reminds us that true greatness grows quietly, patiently, and consistently. If this inspired you, subscribe for more lessons that last a lifetime.